Hi, my name is Maggie. Welcome to My Scattered Brain. I started this channel as a way to challenge myself um, with a daily task of recognizing my environment around me, having gratitude, um, attempting to do something each day that betters my environment or my attitude. So, in this series of videos, I offer you a photo a day. A photo means that I took the time to stop and appreciate something around me, and I appreciated it enough to take a picture of it. So I share that with you. A thought of the day would be, either an attitude or an affirmation that I bring throughout the day, or a conclusion uh, that I've come to through due to events throughout the day. A craft is because I think it's really important balance that you um, have some fun and have some enjoyment and do something that makes you happy. So, if you weren't a crafter, you might have a recipe of the day or a book of the day or something like that. And the chore of the day is some kind of way to take care of yourself or your property um, that you know, for me, requires a little bit of a change in attitude that, okay, this is something that needs to be done or should be done. And, you've got to do it. Uh, as opposed to like a craft, which, I readily and easily shift to because for me, that's just automatic fun. So the chore and the craft kind of counterbalance each other uh, in that. One is immediate gratification and the other one takes a little work, but it's still gratification. So that is what I do in these videos. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you comment and subscribe, because the other part of this channel is that I would really like to grow my audience and have some dialogue and some feedback and some connection to those that are watching it. So tell me what you think. Tell me what I can do to improve, to make my audience a little broader, um, to cover subjects or film in certain ways that might be more enjoyable. I do struggle with trying to keep these videos not overly long because I know not everybody has, you know, or will take the time to have an hour of, watching somebody clean their car or something like that. So it's something that, again, it's a goal that I'm going to look to try and improve every day. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on the next one. The photo of the day is this little cat. This is a feral cat who started hanging around our property, was stalking birds and butterflies out in the backyard, and has decided to stay a while. So what we decided to do was we have started feeding him. He appears to be just a very young cat. He has a collar. We are not able at this point to get close enough to really check the collar and see, if it's tight. It appears all right. His eyesight appears to be poor. He has very exaggerated reactions to movement and objects, kind of like he doesn't know what they are, but they've startled him. And he's just a lot of fun. He's got a lot of different nicknames. All of our animals have always had a lot of nicknames. I call him Puddin', as in Putty Tat. But yeah, he's just been fun to watch and to try and get close to and engage with. Hi, everyone. This is the thought of the day portion of the video, and this is take two. So I lost internet after a really good little segment. So it kind of ties in. Um, I want to talk about disappointment and expectations because they go hand in hand. When I was a young gal Friday at a family owned business in my early 20s, um, the management used to say things like, I'm disappointed in you, or some other such phrase that would make a young girl with a really good work ethic try harder and figure out what she did wrong. And, back then I didn't really realize it was a manipulation of sorts. And maybe it was because it was a family business and maybe that's how they ran their family. Um, but um, over the years, after hearing similar phrases, um, and after living 59 years, you do start to realize that um, the phrases like that will cause a people pleaser to wonder what's wrong with themselves. And so um, I encourage you to think about the next time that you're disappointed in something, someone else, or yourself, think about what your expectation was to begin with, because you can't have one without the other. All disappointment is because of an expectation that the disappointed person had in the first place. So, like for an example, I could be disappointed um, that I didn't complete a marathon, but if my expectation was that that was just going to happen magically, then of course the results speak for themselves. And I could be disappointed in somebody because I expected them to know what I was thinking. And, when you really break that down, did you tell them what you were thinking? Or were you expecting them to just magically know and think about things through your lens? So what I'm so another aspect of that is perfectionism. So I have seen um, perfectionism literally stop somebody from trying to do something creative because in their mind and in their lens they were disappointed in their how it was coming out, and so then they just stopped. And so that is why during my creative segments I tell people, do not allow perfectionism to dampen your creativity. I think creativity is really important. And I think I do my best creative work when I don't have an expectation of how it's going to come out. I just kind of let it flow. And what comes out is meant to come out. Um, yeah, could you definitely work harder at communication and work harder at a skill and get better at it? Yes. So, in that way, your expectation would be improvement. And setting that expectation usually also sets some steps in place that will cause that improvement. So, just next time you're feeling disappointed, maybe you want to examine that and maybe get rid of expectations entirely, other than maybe the expectation that you're going to try and have the best day possible. You're going to try and be kind to people. You're going to do your best to have a good day. And, if you have a bad day, then you could say, well, my expectation, yeah, I'm disappointed, but I also expect to have good and bad days. And so maybe that will help the highs and lows um, kind of temper themselves more towards the middle, and not have this like do or die kind of um, attitude about things. So I hope you have the best day that you possibly can. Came home from work, took a shower, and put my jammies on. It's about 4 in the afternoon. My chores today, I unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher. I started a load of towels in the washing machine. I'm going to do laundry next. I'm not really going to film any of that. A lot of that's just day-to-day chores, but sometimes I'll put off a daily chore so that it's a every 2 days chore or an every 3 days chore. So I'm just getting it all done today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and see you tomorrow. Hello everyone. Alright, I'm going to try really hard to keep you guys in frame. I'm just doing a little work here in my journal, and I'm thinking that I want to use this blue paper as a base. Let me get something to mark it with. So I can cut it. So we'll do it here and here for starts. Okay, so let's see, let's get this up here. Okay. A little more off. It's probably going to run a lot. I'll just use a little paper to knock it down a little. I want to use her, so I'm going to cut her out. I am looking for a tree. I had a tree set aside, kind of, not really set aside, but you know, I saw it in passing.